How are you feeling, Yankeen?
I don't know.
Why has this last week been, a little bit hectic, maybe?
Oh, it has. I had to go back to school for
Right, okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
I don't know. And then there's other stuff as well. Last week of June. So
Right. Okay. We'll do what we can. We'll clear this holiday tuition. Still learning something, all right? Now, do you have other math questions, man? Because you mentioned chemistry, instead last time.
Yeah.
You don't have any math questions? Just be quick. You don't have, right?
Not many that I've tried super in depth. Like no.
All right. Then what do you have?
I have one, but I think it's just I'll put it there. I'll put it there anyways.
Okay. Yours. Okay. Right. Curve has okay, fine. Okay. So show me your video and show me your working. Tell me your question.
Right. I didn't spend a lot of time on this. Mostly because I had trouble understanding the first part.
Okay. Questions quickly.
I'm not sure if the y in the first paragraph is the same y as in the second one, like the 2x minus ay equals 3. That's not the same y as the one in fx, right?
Okay, let's see. So he say curve theta, right? Okay, so there is a curve. The equation tangent to the curve where x is 0 is given by this. Now, there are two things that should give give you the answer to that question. The question is important, right? It is important for you to know, right? So the first one is they did say that this is a line, right? They did say that, right? Because equation of the tangent.
I guess
there's no guessing.
More important question is like, how do you use that to move to fx? Because it's not like how to use the equation there in fx since it's just tangent. I was
right. Okay, let's stop here for a while. This is a line. Let's just be clear first. So that's out of the way. They actually tell you it is an important thing, and they do tell. Clear?
Yes.
Because of that, and it even looks like a line. To be fair, the gradient is minus 2a, right? Okay, then the y-intercept is 3 over a, right? Yeah, so that one's clear, right? So the question starts very weird by not telling you anything about curve. This sentence gives away nothing. Really nothing. If anything, he's confusing you with this y and this y. That's all this sentence accomplished. Fair, yeah? Then, in the second part here, the second paragraph, we'll call that, this one also doesn't give you anything. Really, it gives you nothing. Fair, right? Okay. The only thing he gives you that y will be a function of x. Okay, thank you very much. That's just almost given every time. Okay, that's all. Okay, so the only thing he tells you that this will become that if you differentiate twice. No, basically that's all we can say, right, about this sentence. This one clear or not? Okay, clear or not clear? If you're saying that the question is weird, then the question is weird. I know.
No, I don't think it's weird. I think I understand it. I'm just not sure how to
go about it. Yes, I understand.
Use the information.
I know. Very clear about that. Very clear about it. So you're saying that the question is clear lah. We just have to do it right now?
I think so, yeah.
All right. So now this is the part where I am a little bit, I expect more from you, this part. I understand that the question is not the usual angle, but this is not something difficult to use. I'm already giving you too many hints already. There's already something to use here. Already.
Is it the gradient of the tangent?
Minus 2 over a. Okay, sure.
The gradient minus 2, yeah, over a.
Yeah.
So gradient is the dy dx.
Yeah, totally agree with that. Yes, totally agree with that. You're not an amateur in Maclaurin. This is clearly Maclaurin, right? Now, this happens to you a lot, and I expect a little bit more from you at this point, right? Usually in Maclaurin, you will do something and then something will happen. That's just the standard thing. What is it in Maclaurin?
Implicit differentiation.
That's not the only thing you do after implicit.
F0, F prime 0.
Yeah, F0, F prime 0, F double prime 0, lah, right?
Yeah.
Right. This is common, and that is still what is working here. Just not from the angle. I keep saying this in physics and in math. And you are not using that at all. You're not. We need F0, usually. We need F prime 0. Yes. Okay. We need F double prime 0. You are not using that simple basic knowledge of Maclaurin here at all.
But
I expect a little bit.
How do I use that?
Read the question. Read the question. Read the question again.
Third term in Maclaurin expansion is 1/3.
Okay. I also agree that you're not using that. You're basically not using two things which has direct relationship to that F0, F prime 0, F double prime 0. I'm very sure of that. Very sure of that.
I mean,
read the question one more time. Stop. Read. I suspect this is right.
Equation y equals fx.
Then
equation of tangent of the curve by x equals to 0. So does that mean at f? Does it mean f prime 0 is 2?
Why do you keep saying it's 2? I'm also a little bit disappointed in that.
Oh, minus 2 over a.
Okay, thank you. That's not enough. You got something out of it.
Equation of tangent point.
Could you write something, please?
I mean, what
are you doing?
Right?
What are you talking about? What you said just now, lah. Okay. Right. This is normally what you do in Maclaurin. Right?
Okay. Yeah.
Then we write it down. When you write it down, it will be useful, is what I'm trying to say. But notice, I have to ask you to write down. Now, this happens a lot of times. When the question flips things over, you abandon all the basics. I have to basically beg you to write the basics. That's not okay. The basics are the basics. It shall be useful. You have to have that change of mindset. If not, why bother asking a question whose angle is totally different? If you expect everything to be, exactly the same. I'm telling you, when questions have different angles, the basics are the one that stays the same. The rest can change. Fine, it's the angle change. But the basics are there. I have to beg you to write the basics. That's not okay. The mindset is not okay one. Okay, clear, yeah?
All right.
Clear, yeah? Keiko, I saw you, yeah? So install your video first. This one has very clear connection to the basics. Which basics?
So F triple prime over 6.
Why do you say it's F triple prime? Sorry,
Oh, that's square.
It's very, yeah, I'm sorry, yeah, yeah.
So
Be careful, please.
F double prime over 2 factorial is 1/3.
Why is it over 2 factorial? Just to be clear, just to be clear.
Is it not 2? I don't know,
Right.
I can check.
Right, let's check this.
F double prime. Yeah, it's F double prime.
Very good, very good. Just checking, just checking. Those are the basics, right? So at least write something. That's a very fair thing. Yeah, that's very fair. Yeah. So at least now I don't have to beg you to write the basics. So you got this, you got that. Okay. All right, you got it. I know they ask you to find A lah. I know that they ask you to find A, but again, remember the basics lah. There's F0. Maybe you don't know F0, fair. There's F double prime 0, F1 prime 0, and then they even give you the implicit differentiation. Usually they don't want, in some sense. Usually they don't want. Can't you do something about it?
I can substitute the values of X, the double prime X, the double prime 0 and the prime 0.
Okay, because that's basics, right? That's not abnormal, right? And you're using what they give you. That sounds good, right? That does sound good. Okay, Keiko, yeah, sorry, I was preparing for 9 o'clock. Yeah? So Keiko, you're doing the inequalities, right?
Yeah.
Right. Now, do you already have questions, or are you just, practicing, starting to practice?
Starting to practice. Okay, no, I haven't done any question on this actually.
All right. So for this half an hour, you do question first, though, meaning to say you're actually finding your problems again.
Yeah.
You're going to do question in a way that you can ask me more questions instead of completing them. I don't think that's the point, right? You want to hunt for your question, you want to find out where you're rusty, you want to find out, wait, I never understood this, those kind of things. So for half an hour, okay? You collect as many questions, then we'll be productive. Okay, Aditya, I see you, yeah? Can you hear me?
Yep, hi.
All right, good. Let me clarify something with Yankeen, and then I'll go with you. We'll be doing, no. You do whatever you need to do first. Is there anything that you want to do right now in these 3 minutes?
Not really, no.
All right, then please wait first. Yeah, just a minute. Okay, Yankeen, what are you doing? Tell me in this
Well,
what did you do? What?
I'll just substitute the values of the 1 plus 2x d squared y.
Oh, you substituted x equal to 0. Sorry, I didn't realize that. Right. Okay, good. You substitute y. Oh yeah, you did. Okay, good. So you substitute everything, and this is according to the Maclaurin basics, correct? Okay. So look at your situation. What is the problem now for you for finding A, of course?
I mean, I have 2 unknowns and only 1 equation.
Okay, and how do you usually solve that? How do you solve unknown?
Get another equation. I mean, like. Yeah
lah. Correct lah. You need another equation, and then if you do and you combine them properly, you will get your answer. This is still basic of handling 2 unknowns. It is still usually like that. Please think about it lah. Because it's the question maker's job to ensure that you have it. He may hide it, he may present it, I don't know, but it's his job. Your job is to find it lah, whether they hide it or not. Okay?
Yeah,
right?
Sure.
Okay, so please try lah. Please try. These are basics from a different angle. Okay, Aditya.
Yep.
I think you definitely miss quite a lot. Right? Okay, so let's review what you did, right? Let's review what you did and let's decide whether today is still according to our plan. Yeah, let me just check. Okay. Oh, but you covered quite a lot, isn't it? And there's no point covering binomial for you. There is no point. Okay, then we are
can
going
do polynomials.
Which is a revision, I suppose.
Yeah.
Don, I want to equalize you with Ines and Kyoko first. Like I want to equalize you so that we are on the same page. Then when we go to normal tuition on, starting this Sunday or this Monday, right? When we do that, then we can balance between future topic and past topic. Holiday tuition should stay with future. Okay. So this is our last session for future topics, right? Okay, so I'm gonna balance you with Kyoko and Ines, right? So please refer to the final holiday tuition. It's a new Jamboard, yeah? It's a new Jamboard, right? And in this new Jamboard, kindly go to page 2 lah. Okay, tell me when you're there. So you have decided, Yankeen, that the second equation is yes.
The problem is that the y in the 2x minus ay equals 3 is different from the y in fx.
I agree. One is y of the line, line, and y is y of the curve. I totally agree with you. Now your reading from the first one is already back here. Okay. Oh wow. Okay. Great. Okay. So now I have nowhere else to say, but you should draw again. No? I think this one you can answer yourself by simply drawing again first. I noticed that happened before, and I think that's going to happen now. And again, you see, I'm still begging you to draw. I feel that this one should become your instinct. I feel. Right. Okay. If this is working, then you know where you should be improving your instinct. Aditya, are you in page 2?
Yep.
Okay, so read this question with me. What does obtuse mean?
I mean, it's more than 180.
No. So
oh wait, more than 90. More than 90.
Correct. But less than 180. So actually, the range is clear. It should be 90 to 180, right? It's not just more than. Right. Okay. Clear. Now, what is reflex? What does reflex mean?
It's more than 180.
Okay, and to be clear, just very clear, what they mean is going to be from 180 to 360. Okay.
Okay.
So quadrant-wise, let's say I draw a sine curve. Do you still remember what quadrant means? Quadrant means this is quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3, quadrant 4. No? Okay, all corresponding to each 90-degree. So when they say obtuse, it will be exactly the same as quadrant. Which one? 90, 90.
No, 2.
90, 90, yeah, 2. Right. Okay. So your teacher might now prefer to say in A math, this is quadrant 2, which means exactly as 90 to 180, which means exactly as obtuse. So there are 3 things which means the same thing. Okay, yeah? Now, for reflex, which quadrant would that be? Okay, good, Yankeen. So notice that the line is not the curve, right? You think about it, Aditya? The line is not the curve, except at where?
Except at here.
Okay, which is what your drawing indicate, and this indicates that you understand the question. Is this enough to answer your doubt? Your doubt is good. This is the answer.
But
I know that the line and the curve is not the same. I know that, but you don't get it.
There's one point
at least
on the line
that the y curve is equal to y line.
Yeah.
And that point is
x equals to 0.
Okay. Does this apply here?
I think it does. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Right. I validated your question. Yeah, your question is good. The answer comes in this form. No? Okay, so which quadrant, Aditya? For reflex?
Reflex would be 3, I think.
No, 3 and 4.
Oh yeah.
It makes sense. 180 to 360 or 3 and 4, which will raise concerns later. But just know that they don't have a term for reflex for quadrant 3 only or quadrant 4. So I think they're using this term to test us. I feel. So reflex is quadrant 3 and 4, obtuse is quadrant 2, and just for clarification, quadrant 1, what term is it? Quadrant 1 is?
Quadrant 1 is
acute.
0 to 90. Oh, acute. Yeah.
Yeah, which is acute is quadrant 1 is 0 to 90, they all mean the same thing. Okay, so okay, yeah. Now I've drawn the sine graph for you. I am now drawing the cosine graph below, as a comparison, right? So like that. I'm drawing it very unprofessionally. You will notice that. Right? Actually, it's too unprofessional. It's very difficult to see. I'm drawing unprofessionally, and it directly shows from the quality, right? Directly show one. However, I'm doing a simple sketch to remind us of things, right? Sometimes you can do this simple sketch just to remind yourself very quickly. Most of the time, you have to do things professionally. Now, this is the case where I'm trying to remind you of something, right? So like that, tangent graph, okay? Okay, yeah? Now, I want you to observe one thing. So in quadrant 1, everybody the tangent, the cotangent, the tangents, sine, cosine, and tangent, right? Everybody's positive.
Yep.
That's not the case with quadrant 2. In quadrant 2, please look at it. Who is positive? Who is negative?
The sine graph is positive and the rest are negative.
Right. Now, then we go to quadrant 3. So in quadrant 3, what do you notice?
The sine and cosine graph are negative and tangent graph is positive.
Finally.
And in quadrant 4, sine graph is sine graph and tan graph are negative and cosine graph is positive.
I want to summarize this, yeah, very important. In quadrant 1, no need to think, everybody's positive. But quadrant 2, 3, 4, they take turn, no? Sine is positive at quadrant 2, tangent is positive at quadrant 3, cosine is positive at quadrant 4. They take turn, the rest is negative. And they're being fair here. 2 positive, 2 negative, 2 positive, 2 negative, 2 positive, 2 negative, so to speak. Don't know why, but that is so. This will become very important sooner or later. Okay, Aditya?
Yeah.
Now, if you want to summarize this, go ahead for a while. We will be needing this very soon, right? So you take it to heart first. So Yankeen, obviously a square cannot be minus, yeah. So that is a little bit concerning, I would say.
I made a mistake.
That is probably not doable at all. We are not doing imaginary here, so kindly check whether there's a mistake or not.
Oh, and Mr. Flip.
Yes, Aditya.
My holidays end on 5th July.
You have 1 more week.
Yeah.
That's not bad at all, actually. I'm not sure whether I can make use of it, but at least you have energy. Whoa, okay, that's not bad. Are you not supposed to be busy on the last week? No, nothing?
I mean, nothing? I'll probably be doing projects and stuff, but I wouldn't be that busy.
Let's use the energy. I'm happy about the energy level, not the time. Right? Okay, good. Thank you for telling me. Keiko, you seem to be stuck here. Is this where you have problem? Just curious.
Yeah, when do I exclude? When do I include?
Don't worry. I can tell you the answer very immediately. Could you try another question first? I understand what your problem is. Just try one more, collect questions. Unless the problem is all the same. Oh, okay. Then we know where it is already. Right? I'm going to tell you later. Don't worry. I understand.
Okay.
So do you see any problem, Yankeen, so far? Is it possible that we missed something here?
Not yet.
I'm not seeing that also. I'm not seeing that yet. So I'm a bit bothered here also. I'm very bothered here. Yeah. I don't. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I found your mistake. Okay, you deal with it. I found your mistake. And the mistake solves the minus problem. So you're doing things professionally, Aditya. I like it a lot. The shape is excellent. Everything is well. For the tangent, start with the asymptote first, remember.
Yep.
You don't see the mistake, isn't it? You don't. You don't see the mistake at all.
No.
So let me just put it this way. Let me just put it this way. The mistake can be on the minus 3 over a. Have you ruled that out yet? Have you ruled that out? Minus 3 over a. Have you seriously checked it out?
Pretty sure I.
Okay, I'll leave it to you. Then the second possibility of mistake is where? Very simple. We just go to
Here.
the minus 2a, is it? I guess I cannot show you. I cannot see where you're
2a.
pointing. Then have you ruled out minus 2a as a mistake?
I think I have, but I can be more sure.
Please be, you're rooting out careless mistake here, very likely, right? Oh, very nice drawing, Aditya. So this is befitting a person who already accepts the visual part of math. Befitting, good.
A is plus minus 3.
Okay, so?
And obviously reject 3 because A
Why? Because?
is a positive constant.
That means you're reading it. Excellent, good.
Okay, I made my drawing.
Right. Now, this is all not new. This is a revision of the A math we did. This is also not your working for the question. This is what supposed to be in. So I'm just reviewing first, right? If you face this kind of question, the first thing is probably not to draw all this, but we are learning, we are revising this. Now, the new thing I'm pointing out is the positive and the negative. So I want you to be very clear about the positive of the quadrants and the negative of the quadrants. Do you want to write something about that? If not, I'm fine. Just remember that they exist.
If I differentiate 0, is it still 0?
Differentiating a 0 is 0, yes.
Okay.
If that is your question, yes. Okay, so Aditya, regarding the positive and negative sign, which will be important very soon here, your teacher probably will ask you to memorize, quadrant 1, who's positive, quadrant 2, quadrant 3, quadrant 4. He'll give you ways to memorize. So I do it slightly different. I present to you the proof law. This is the proof of the positive or negative of things. The graph is the proof, right? I'm not sure whether this makes sense for you. Does it make sense?
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
In a way, I'm not asking you to memorize them. I'm showing you why certain things are positive and why certain things are negative. All right. Now, what is the application to our question? Now, first thing first, he has told you B, which quadrant? He basically told you. Even though he say B is reflex angle, so quadrant 3 or 4. But by the fact of him telling you cosine B is this value, he told you which quadrant that is. Can you tell me, is it quadrant 3 or quadrant 4 for B?
It is quadrant 4.
Very good. That means if he puts upon you cosine B minus 15 over 17, then he is telling you which quadrant?
Quadrant 4?
No, minus 15 over 17 for B means quadrant 3 lah.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's cosine. Oh.
Yeah, if it's cosine. So it's minus. Minus cosine quadrant 3. Positive quadrant 4. Because we are narrowing down to quadrant 3 and 4 already. Understand?
Yeah.
Okay, I lose your video, Yankeen. Just check. Just say I'm losing your video. Yeah, I don't see your video.
Sorry, can you do me a favor? Just
Yeah.
kick me out of the Zoom call. I need to switch. If I
Oh, wait, if I kick you out, you may not come in, you know. I mean, I have to do something to that.
I can count it for a different device.
You sure about it? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're out, yeah? All right, I'll see you soon.
Yeah, give me a sec.
Right. Okay. Now, Aditya, so look, he's also consistent. He's telling you that A is quadrant 2, and he gives you tangent A as a minus value. Is he being consistent or not?
Yeah. Yes.
So listen to me. Can he say something like this? A is obtuse, and then tangent A is positive 3 over 4. Can he actually say that?
No.
Very good. Be very clear. Not even a question maker or a teacher can do that because it is inconsistent with the basics. It is wrong, basically. I'm just saying it nicely. It's wrong to say that. Can you?
Okay. Yeah.
Clear, yeah? Clear. So, okay. So we have roughly understood the first question. Roughly. Right? And then he say to you, very interestingly, without finding the values of A and B. Without. Okay. So I'm going to say something to you. This phrase is very important. This phrase is very important. Now, can I actually find A or not? Can or cannot?
Yes.
Okay, if you say can, please give it a try. How would you do that actually?
How
would you do that? Now, the basics that you learn, is in page 1, right? The table, the graph, it's here, the formula, and don't forget also the calculator. Don't forget, the calculator is also basic, right? So, what can I do? What can you do to find A if that is what you want?
Wait, I don't think we can.
Oh, wait, just now you say can. What do you mean by can? Can or cannot?
I don't think so.
We can. We just use the calculator. What?
Wait, what is sec though?
Fair enough. A second is a memorization I haven't told you. So they give you weird numbers, weird names, right? Second simply means cos 1 over cosine A, which is basically you need to find cosine A, if that makes sense. Simple. Okay, Yankeen,
Okay.
I can see you now. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Right. So at this point, you should be ready for the Maclaurin. Just check. Yeah. So my point is, Aditya, is it useful if you find A? Is it
Yeah.
useful? Okay, go and find A first, even though the question say don't find A. That's a very weird thing. Why are you doing question? Yeah, finding A is beneficial. So go and find A.
Okay.
Yankeen, I cannot follow you. Are you progressing? Sorry. Oh, you are, right. Okay. You want F triple prime because they ask you for that. Okay, understand. Why are you using tangent? Sorry, I don't get it. Why is your calculator using tangent? I don't get it.
Oh, right. I have to use 1 over cosine A. Okay.
No. We're finding A first. We're just finding A first. You cannot 1 over cosine A without A anyway at this point.
Yeah.
So can you find A or not?
I have no idea.
Oh, this is your sine, cosine, tangent basic. So look at this. This is covered in sine rule, cosine rule also. A is tangent inverse minus 3 over 4.
Oh.
Am I saying something new, or this is your calculator basics?
That is true. But I
Okay,
wasn't there on
so-
that lesson when we learned that.
But in the sine rule, cosine rule, you have used sine inverse once a while also, right? Meaning to say this is trigo basic. This is trigo basic. So A is tangent inverse that. Okay. So they'll give you I suppose not a very nice number, I suppose, right? So keep this number. Now I am forced to write down minus 36.9 because I obviously cannot write those things. Okay. Okay. Now this is A according to your calculator. Does it help you find second A, which is 1 over cosine A? Is it somehow helpful?
Yeah.
Okay, then please use that even though the question says don't. Please do that. Okay, 5 over 4. Now, so I'm going to write down your answer first, 5 over 4. Now, so far it seems so good, right? So far it seems so good. Hey, wait.
Yeah.
If I use my calculator to find A, even though the question says don't, okay, I can find what the question asks. What? So far, so good, right?
Yep.
The purpose of today's session is to introduce to you the limitation of the calculator. You have unwittingly commit a mistake by relying on the calculator. This is the question that exposes the limitation of calculator so that we learn what is the limitation of calculator, right? Whether you see that mistake or not, that is the purpose of my session for the first one. That's what they learn in Keiko and additive. Okay? So one more time, everything seems good right now, but I tell you there is already a mistake. And I can tell you the final answer is wrong. That one I can tell you, even though everything seems correct. It's a mystery right now. If you see the mistake, immediately tell me. If not, you're going to ignore what I say and you're going to try to do part 2. Now, for part 2, you notice that you need the formula. You still remember the formula?
Yeah.
Right. So the formula is on page 1 for you to use. Try to use the formula and you'll be using it for the B also. So same thing, like you're going to ignore the question and you're going to find B and then use it for part 2, right? Let's just pretend that everything is good and well right now. Okay. Later we're going to expose the limitation of the calculator. Now, Yankeen, are you happy with this?
Yeah, I think so.
Right. Have you checked the answer key?
Yeah, that's correct.
Right. You clear, yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
Now, are you ready for using basics even though the angle of the question is different?
I am.
I hope you are ready to do that as part of your practice in other topics also and other subjects also. I'm guessing that must be it, right? Right? Okay. You saying that you want to talk about chemistry last time. Is this changing? Is this changing?
I don't think so, but I'm in like the rediscovery phase of chemistry where I'm like figuring out stuff again.
What topic are we doing here? Why do you need to do that?
Why do I need to do that?
Yeah, why do you need to rediscover things?
For chemistry.
Yeah.
I mean,
because
like,
the OChem is usually in the palm of your hand, no?
I mean, it's fine, but I need to make sure it's fine, right? So that's what I'm doing.
What are you doing? Are you reading the notes again?
No, I'm doing the question.
Right. Okay. All right. Could you continue doing the question first, and then I'll come back to you, I suppose?
Yeah, I definitely will.
Right. Okay. So, yeah, please practice first. So I'm with you, Kyoko. Yeah. Keiko. So Keiko, if I call you Kyoko, forgive me. Yeah. I will sometimes do that. Same thing with Kyoko. I sometimes call her Keiko. Right. I'm gonna blame your father for giving you such a similar name. Okay, so at this point, I'm going to copy pasting, right? Copy pasting. So we're at the last stage. Let's say that everything is correct. Okay. Aditya, I would say that I'm probably expecting more of a nice fraction. Yeah, why are you not giving? Okay, the calculator should have given you a nice fraction, right? That's a bit weird. I find that a bit. Oh, there you go. That's the nice. Yeah, the nice fraction. That is the nice fraction. So for you, Keiko, please tell me what is here. I guess I cannot see. What is behind there? Oh, okay, now I can see. So bigger than zero. Bigger than zero is their fancy way of saying it should be positive, right? Okay. So now I'm asking you something. Do you already know how to do this, or do you need more discussion?
Know how to do as in.
You're sure about your answer?
Okay, I know how to handle like some parts of it, but like I think from here onwards, I don't know what to do already.
That's a bit weird, right? So Aditya, your video is on and off, yeah, Aditya?
Yes.
Right. All right, got it. Okay. So my job for you in the next 5 minutes, Aditya, is to find where is the mistake.
There's a mistake.
Oh, both of these answers, even though it seems all good, has a mistake. And your job is to find that mistake. Right? The job is finding the mistake. The limitation of the calculator is in full force here, and it is leading us astray. I want you to read the question and realize what the mistake might be. Only 5 minutes to do that. This is the mystery for today. Okay, I'm not joking. I'm not bluffing you. This is the problem that I'm trying to solve. Okay. So back
I found
to
a mistake.
What is the mistake?
It gives like the answer for A as a negative, I think.
And why is that a problem?
Because it's supposed to be like obtuse. Like more than 90.
You're right. It's supposed to be according to wonderful.
And then B
you're correct.
Like, B
Quadrant.
is supposed to be a reflex angle.
Yeah, and this is not a reflex.
Like more than one.
Yeah,
it's like 180 to 360.
Yeah, you're absolutely correct. You're absolutely correct. Is your calculator garbage? Shall we throw it away now?
No.
That is your next question. Don't throw away a calculator. I know. What's going on here? That's my next question. You think about it for. Okay. So, Keiko, I want to clarify something. Did your teacher teach you the more traditional method of thinking about this? Okay, look at this. If I want a positive for a fraction, then either the top is positive, or it's top and bottom negative. Keeping it simple.
Wait. Are you writing somewhere?
Yes, I am. I'm writing at page 7. I'm not sure. Are we using the same? Are we using the same?
But it's okay.
Oh, no. I want to go to your Jamboard. Sorry. I want to go to your Jamboard. Which Jamboard is it new?
Yeah, it's a new one.
Okay, I'll go there. No, that's what should be. Is the untitled one, I think. So untitled.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going there. Aditya, you understand my question? You're trying to figure out what the heck does the calculator give you? Why is the calculator giving you something wrong, right? What is this, man? So I'm at page, I'll just go at page 4. Go ahead. Right. So the traditional way of looking at this, a bit long, is this is a fraction that is supposed to be positive. So very logically, either it's positive over positive or negative over negative. Simple, right?
Yeah.
So all you have to do is find the x where bottom is positive, positive, or bottom top positive, positive, or bottom top negative, negative. Then you have your answer. Sounds simple, lah. That's the logic, loh.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to work on the bottom one first. So this is a very traditional way, a bit long. So the bottom one, very simple. This is 1. This is the x being, this is the x plus 1. This is the x, wait, I'm sorry, minus 1, sorry. This is the x plus 1 being positive, and this is the x plus 1 being negative. Look. X plus 1 is positive. This is the x plus 1 being negative. Simple to see, right? Correct. For the bottom guy. Now the top guy. The top guy is also not very complicated. It's just a quadratic, right? The quadratic will be at minus half, and the quadratic will be at 1. So this is going to be positive, negative, positive. Correct?
Yes.
Now I'm going to readjust because this is minus 1. I'm going to readjust the bottom guy, the top guy. I'm going to readjust to this. Minus half is here, and then 1 is here. So this is my positive, my negative, and my positive. Correct? Can you?
Yes.
So here's my first answer. Look. This is where both is positive over positive. This is my answer. Look. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Right. Another possible answer would be this is gone. This part is gone. Definitely. Correct. It's gone. I think this is another answer. There you go. Because this is also when it's positive over positive.
Oh.
This is also gone because it's positive and negative, and turns out that there is no negative or negative option because this question just doesn't give us that. That's all.
Our teacher never taught us this way. No.
I teach you this because this is just simple logic. Right? Your teacher or your method that your note use sometimes condense everything. There is an explanation to that, but I find the explanation to be very cumbersome. I find this to be simple to understand.
Yeah.
So based on this, you know your answer already, man. Correct or not? Your answer will be from -1 to -half, not included, and 1 onwards, done.
Okay, but the answer is like this, I think.
Unless I make a mistake on the quadratic, I am very sure I am correct. Or let me just see your full working. Just see your full.
Hey, Mr. Phillips.
Yes, Aditya.
Am I allowed to use the internet?
You're allowed to use the internet and the Desmos, but I'm not sure how the internet will help you. But go ahead, explore a little bit. Feel free, feel free. This is like a project. You're supposed to find out what the heck is going on, right? Needless to say, this will be important to the topic, right? I'm just not sure that they will teach you that way. So I'm just checking. Is it 60? Correct? Yeah, 60. Yeah, correct. 60, right, Keiko?
Okay, wait.
It's 60, right?
60? Eh? Yeah, 60.
Oh, what you're doing is. Oh, it's because we have to combine both. We have to combine the left and the right. I think that's the. But even if I do that, the -1 to 1 still doesn't make sense. Even if so, let me think for one. I'm very I'm not happy with. I'm not happy with the absolute. Waiting for. Oh my goodness, Keiko. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's assume that all these are correct. Let's assume that first. This guy, look at that guy. This guy. I think you made a mistake here going from here to here. This means that the quadratic is a frowny. This is telling you that the quadratic is smiley again. Like, no, this quadratic is frowny. What? Page 2? Are you looking at page 2?
Yes, yes.
Frowny, but this becomes smiley. Bad, bad, bad. Am I making any sense here? Tell me.
Yeah, I was wondering why the solution was so weird also. But that's
yeah. So that means I'm going back to page 4. Huh? Since it is frowny, it should be negative, positive, negative. Huh? Right? Correct. Negative, positive, negative. Now everything becomes different. At page 4. Whatever, this is now very difficult to use. Correct?
I don't know why the calculator gives me this solution though.
No, it's fine. Look. Now this part is wrong, right? This part is wrong, correct? This part is wrong.
Sure.
This part is positive and positive. I'm going to keep that part, right? This part is correct now. Correct?
Yeah.
This part is negative and positive. I think currently I want to get rid of this. I have to check later, but currently this doesn't make sense. And then this part should be correct, right? So at least this part makes some sense. I'm not sure about this part, right? But this part and this part currently is my conclusion if nothing else is wrong. But you still have to do you have to combine it with the other one? Yes, you have to combine it because it's an OR. So both answers somehow combine properly. The absolute sign is giving us a lot of trouble, but that's what the question must do. Okay. Now, before we do the absolute sign, if there is no absolute sign, you still have problem at this part, right? You still have problem at the final part, right? You still, right? So why don't you try a non-absolute question, just to get rid of the complication first, and try my method, see whether it just gives you freedom. Do you want to try that?
Yeah, sure.
Right. So for example, your YJC question 8 question 7 question 7 also, it doesn't involve any absolute. You can practice my method immediately. Numerator over denominator, then you can see whether that makes sense. Okay. Yeah. Okay, please give it a try. Right. Yeah. Usually when they do absolutes for you, they ask you to do the non-absolute one first. Yeah. The YJC one is more reasonable. Yeah. Good. That is what you're supposed to do, I think. Yeah. Okay, so Aditya, did you get some hint, maybe?
No, it's all like really random.
All right, so I'm going to give you some hint. Okay, if not, then I'll just tell you after another 5 minutes. Okay, I'm going to give you some hint right now. Why is the calculator misleading you? Right, so the answer goes like this. For the tangent one, minus a degree, actually, does it exist or not? Does minus degree exist in the tangent graph? I'm looking at page 2. Yeah. Does it exist or not?
Yeah.
Where is it? Show me using a laser point.
It's like
Where is it?
behind, like here.
Very good. Yeah. And this is around your minus 36.9 something like that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing something weird here. I'm connecting this guy to this guy. And I'm claiming that this guy is supposed to be your answer. Because first thing first, notice it is at the obtuse range. I'm using the calculator value, which is misleading, and using it to connect to the real answer. This is the obtuse angle that we are talking about. This is supposed to be the answer that you put in. This explains why your answer is wrong somewhat. This guy is supposed to be the correct A. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing for B. B is cosine, right? Okay, So B, the question actually gives you 28 something, correct? 28. Where's 28 degree? 28 degree. No, not on the tangent graph. It's the cosine graph. For B, it's a cosine graph. Where's your 28?
Wait,
Good.
no,
Visually
that's
strong.
really
Let's say
bad
this
to
is
me.
20. No. That's not bad. That's around 28.1. I kind of agree with you, right? Now I'm doing the same thing, you see. I'm doing the exact same thing. Boom, 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 boom. And I arrive at the other side of the graph, which not coincidence is quadrant 4. And this is what I'm claiming to be the supposed B angle. Okay. This is furthermore, I'm claiming that this guy is 15 over 17. And this guy is minus 3 over 4. Furthermore, I'm claiming. So your calculator is misleading you by not giving you this guy, but this guy. Your calculator is misleading you by not giving you this guy, but this guy. Okay? That's my claim. Do you understand my claim first? That's what I'm claiming.
Yeah, but
why? Right? Why? That's your job for the next 5 minutes.
Supposed to be the same.
28.1 and this angle is totally not the same. Totally
No,
not.
like the result.
The cosine of this angle and angle is the same. Absolutely correct. So one more time. Huh? Cosine of this goes like that. Look, that's cosine. No? Cosine of this goes like that. They end up with the same value. The reverse of that process called cosine inverse. No? Do you understand? Cosine inverse of 15 and 17 should have given you this value and this value. But the calculator is incapable of doing that. The calculator is only capable of giving you one number. Same thing with tangent, later same thing with sine. So the calculator is not purposely misleading you, it's limited. He is limited. So you have to work out the proper angle. And only then you will get the proper answer. Now this is the first thing that I'm trying to teach you, okay?
Yeah.
Knowing all that, can you actually get the correct answer? Can you do that? Please give it a try.
Yeah.
Let's give it a try. So you're now working higher than the calculator. You're making things better. That's my. Okay, so I'm looking at your working Keiko. Yeah, I agree with you.
But this is the correct answer. This is.
Okay, let me see. Yeah. So the denominator. No, that's the denominator. That's the numerator, right? You want it to be positive, right? So negative over negative and positive over zero, right? So your answer will be totally different from this. Wait, is there a mistake? Wait, because the answer is like the exact opposite of this, right? Right.
Yeah.
So there must be something going on here, right? So let me just check. Yeah. All right. So what? Okay, so let me just put it this way. Let's say that everything here is correct. But I noticed something weird already going from here to here. I'm going to pretend that this doesn't exist, okay? I'm just going to pretend to do this one, okay? Okay. I'm going to pretend that, and I'm just going to follow up there. No. I think this is about right. Here is about right. And then over x minus 3. And then this is supposed to be basically negative, correct?
Yeah.
Now, I would like you to try to do this instead of that. Let's see what happened. Let's see what happened. This is also easier to handle also, I feel, right? Now, for a fraction to be negative, you know, right? Or positive over negative or negative over positive. I think we might have found one of your problems. We might have. Okay, so Aditya, still looking at things, still trying?
Yeah.
All right, good. Yankeen, is there anything I can help you? Right?
Yeah, part 2.
Okay, oh, it's carbonyl. Okay, good. He tells you a lot of things about this new guy. Okay, so okay, good. Then in the reaction of vanillin with HCN, Okay, right. Only small amount is basic one. So it's Y for hydrogen, more sodium hydroxide. Is working for any significant reaction to occur. So, okay, now you tell me first. Now, why for the reaction with HCN you need a base? Just to clarify that. Yankeen, right? Okay.
Sorry. Oh,
Okay. Why for the vanillin with HCN only a small amount of base is right? I'm just going to clarify that first. Do you know why?
I'm not. I mean, I thought it was you need only a small amount regardless of what kind of aldehyde or ketone it is.
Okay, so are you trying to say that that's just how the reaction with HCN is? You need a base. Is that why you need a basic situation?
Like,
is that what you're saying or something else?
Like when you use a base, you use only a small amount of this one. That's how the reaction goes, is what I thought.
Look, in your lecture note, when they explain the reaction of HCN, it's a very iconic reaction, right? You use that to do, right? Like, for example, that's part one. A is basically exploring that, right? So organic compound react with hydrochloric acid is an acid. This reaction requires amount of base, right? Why base? Why do we need base? Can you answer?
To form the cyanide nucleophile.
That means you want the CN minus. Am I correct?
Yeah.
All right, good. So let's assume that that's the same need, because you need that's not called nucleotide. The negative species, the CN minus, right? You need the CN minus. So you need the CN minus to be released. You need it for both vanillin and so basically something is happening in acetyl blah 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 such that you need more base, right? So something must be requiring the base, not just the HCN. I think this is a very logical way of saying it, correct?
Okay.
Who is requiring the base? Right? That's probably what I'm going to aim at, because this is totally new. I'm going to aim at that first before I think about other options. Okay. So Keiko, is it fine? Oh, Keiko is correct.
Yeah.
Somehow, this going from here to here, I noticed this twice already. You always make a certain weird mistake. I'm not sure why you do from here to here.
Okay,
is there any
our
reason?
teacher asked us to,
always make
more
it
than
positive.
0. Yeah.
But the way you make the more than 0 is also wrong. That's my problem. That is my problem. I'm not sure how you do it. Did you add minus and minus to both sides?
Yeah.
You times minus and minus, and therefore you can flip. Am I correct?
Yes.
That's what you do. And then you elect to do the minus, but never mind. I'm just going to try something else. I'm going to try this instead over x plus 3 divided by 0. I'm just curious what this will give us, right? So it will give you basically a negative, positive, negative for the numerator, right? Basically, right? This will be your minus half. This will be your 1, correct? And then I will have my minus 3 here, minus 3, beyond which the minus 3 will be positive here and negative here. Right? Now, my conclusion when doing that is this and that. And it is wrong. Well, this is scary.
Then just don't do lah. The reasoning is like the right side will always be positive, but it's okay. Just put negative lah.
Okay, our first success is with this traditional method to have understanding. I mean, that's what we're trying to do here, right? Okay, I'm not saying that what your teacher's method is wrong, right? I'm not saying that. So we'll go with the traditional method first. The traditional is not what your teacher is teaching, right? Probably not. Okay. Why don't you try the traditional method for this one also, just to make sure that it is not a flip, just to make sure that we are not, we just all is right sometimes, Okay, try first and stick with the negative, I'll probably say. Okay. Okay, I'm going to try to figure out what's the problem here, because by right, it shouldn't be that case. Aditya, are you okay? Right, so I'm going to guide you through. Right, I'm going to guide you through. So press your calculator, tangent inverse minus 3/4.
Okay, so
Show it to me. Okay, this is the wrong number, right? It's the wrong number. Okay, we're going to use that by 180 plus answer. 180 plus answer. Good. Now, what I did is I've gone from here to here. That's what happened. Sub, plus 180. This is now the answer for A. This is the correct answer. Okay? So now you shall cosine this, cosine answer. Minus 4/5. And then when you 1 over that, you get minus 5/4. Okay, so the correct answer is minus 5/4 because the 143 is the correct answer for A. I have done the question properly because it is now obtuse. That's what happened just now. Okay.
oh,
Now I'm going to do the same thing for B, and you will notice that there is a difference. So do cosine inverse 15/17. This is the wrong answer, right? It's a 28. Now I have to go here, right? I have to go here. This is not 180 plus that. That's wrong. This is going to be very weirdly minus that. 360 minus answer. Go ahead.
Oh.
360 minus answer. And then this is quadrant 4. Don't you agree? That's quadrant 4.
Mm-hmm.
Just to be clear, if you do 180 minus that, that's not quadrant 4. Just to be clear. So 360 minus that, and then you just have to, I think what you need is the sine B. So you just sign the answer. You have your sine B, and then this is what you need to use in the formula. Right? The rest, I think, is correct. You just have to use the proper cosine value and now the proper sine value. So that's how you correct the mistake of the calculator.
Okay.
All right. Okay. This is one method to do. Right? This is the method that tries to force the calculator. You will discover the limitation of the second limitation of calculator in page 4. So page 4 is another question. Look at page 4. Are you at page 4?
There's 11 pages.
Yeah, just look at page 4. You're not going to go that far.
Right, yeah.
Right? Page 4. So page 4 is something that we make ourselves. Right? Back then, me and Kyoko and Ainesh. So we do this, and then we ask for sine and A. Tangent sine A and tangent A. Right? In this question, you will do similarly to your previous one, and you will discover another weakness of the calculator. So that's our purpose for this session, to discover the 2 weaknesses of the calculator. Please do page 4. Okay. Yankeen, your conclusion is phenol is acidic, right? So it requires even more base.
Yeah.
I don't understand. The vanillin is already phenol, right? It's phenol, is ester, and is also aldehyde, correct?
Yeah, but
acetyl hydroquinone.
what's the difference in that? They both have a C group. I guess the ester here is neutral, but this one has an extra.
The ester. Extra what?
The ester is neutral, right? In the
Yeah, I agree. Ester is neutral. Then.
But maybe it has, because there's 2 OH here.
Okay.
More electron withdrawing.
Yeah.
And vanillin. So
I suppose your answer should adjust to that, You cannot just say phenol acidic, Vanillin is also phenol, so to speak. What? Correct. You have to adjust to that, at least make it more sensible to what they give you, right?
Right.
Okay, so adjust, and then that's your best answer. Then you check the answer kilo just to see whether, am I correct or not? That's my good guess. Okay. Okay, so Keiko, you're trying that part, and your result
it's
is
okay except for this last step.
Okay, I'm gonna check one more time. So obviously you're just, oh yeah, I like that one, yeah. And then the second guy, okay, so I noticed this happening a lot, yeah. So what you're doing is not this, when you expand this back, it is not that. I noticed that happening every time. It's very weird to me. It's very weird to me. This is incorrect. This does not become
I'll
that.
just use the traditional method.
Sure,
calculator
traditional
is giving
method
me
for
this.
now. Which is very weird because 2x times x is not minus 2x.
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah, it's very weird. The calculator is messing up with you. Well, I don't know. I don't know what's happening here. Right? I don't know what's happening. But let's do this. Let's do this. Huh? So Yankeen, are you checking the answer?
Yeah, it is extent of neutralization with the acidic phenolic group is more predominant than.
Yeah,
And
they use a
then-
lot of fancy words. They use a lot of fancy words. Very fancy word. Are you guys saying the same thing?
I think so.
Okay. All right. I'm not sure whether you should use all those fancy words, but at least you got the essence correct. Okay. Okay. Right.
Okay.
So
Mr.
for you,
Philip?
Aditya, yes, you're saying that the A will be 55.1. I'm guessing that that's the calculator number.
Yeah.
And then you go on and invent another number 305. Right?
Yep.
You are saying that both are correct or what?
I do think so.
No, because A, by the question states, is reflex. The
Reflex.
question states A is reflex. You have to respect that part.
Wait, on which page? Question 4.
Page 4, right? No, page 4. Page 4.
Oh, I
Right?
thought
There's a
that
reflex here. There's a reflex here.
I
A will
thought
be
that
reflex.
was a no flex.
Reflex. Right? So let me repeat the question. So are you saying that both angle is correct or what?
So reflex is quadrant
Yes.
4.
No, 3 and 4.
3 and 4.
Yeah. But we should narrow down to one lah.
So only 55. I mean, only 305 is correct.
Okay. Right. That's a good progress. That's what you learned from the first one. So you're now correcting the calculator, right? So you have your A. Then how's your tangent and cosine? Yeah. So what will you do? Oh no, yes, no, Keiko, don't erase. No, don't erase. Return back. Return. Undo. Yeah, okay. So I was hoping that you realize the mistake is more like a minus. That's you're missing a minus basically. Yeah. So this is you incorporating the minus in basically.
Yeah.
Right. So the net result is still, the net result is still, this is supposed to be half, I agree. This is supposed to be 2, I agree. But now the result is, oh, minus, positive, minus. Wait, you're correct. Now you're correct. What's going on here? So it's supposed to be frowny. So frowny looks like this. So you're correct. I don't get this. You're wrong here, but you're correct here. I don't get it at all. This blows my mind right now. I'm very confused. I'm very confused. Okay. So, I mean, if you're going to do this, will this be different or not? Will the number line be different or not? You try to see whether the number line is different or not. Okay. So, Aditya, I'm still waiting for the sine A and tangent A. Yeah? Now, Yankeen,
Mr.
so,
Phillips,
yes?
I sent you like the topic description. Can we like cover it in the next few lessons?
Yeah. I noticed this from the syllabus. You want me to cover this after holiday tuition, right? That's what you want, right?
I mean, we can do it during, because it's a future topic and like it's going to be the next topic when we start school. So I just want to be prepared.
Cannot do it today. Just want to say.
I mean, not
cannot do it
today, yeah, but like next.
Oh, the next tuition, totally. Totally, that's fine. Okay, next
Alright,
question.
thank you.
Okay. Okay, so oh Yankeen, you basically finished the vanilline one. Vanilline one, correct? You are
Yeah,
at
I
another
did.
question. All right. Okay, sure. So back to you. Okay.
The x will still be half.
So it will be half and it will also be 2. So see, no change, right? Half and
Yeah.
2 will be the number line. And then you still have to decide where's negative and where's positive. Yeah, correct. Yeah.
So it's just this one.
Right. So, okay, that's the weird thing here. So this is wrong, but this is correct. Look. I agree with the negative, positive, negative. Right. It's very confusing why this happened, but do be aware of it, I suppose. Right. So
Okay.
now I agree with this one. Right. Okay. And then the +1, just to confirm, the +1 is, so the form of +1, just to be clear, is like that, correct or not? Correct or not? The x minus 1 square. So that means it's positive and positive here. Am I making any sense here? The shape of this graph looks exactly like this, and therefore it's positive. There is no negative. The top guy is always positive, which makes a lot of sense because it's a complete square. I mean, it's a perfect square. Perfect square is always positive. Right?
Yeah.
Therefore, the answer will be therefore. Now, does this now fit the answer key?
Oh, never mind. Wait.
Yeah. No.
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 I still don't get how we get this.
Well, so now, judging from the change in your number line, right, this will be correct and this will be correct, no? Right?
Yeah.
This will be correct, no? Because positive over negative, correct?
Yes.
Right, and then this can be equal to 0, meaning to say this is valid, but it doesn't matter. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So your answer should be this, correct? And then x bigger than 2, I think, correct? And then this is gone.
Wait, this is gone?
When you're
without
no, I'm so sorry.
Okay, no, I get it.
No, correct. No, correct. When you're equal to 1 is 0. So what am I talking about? Yeah, this guy is correct. Sorry, this guy is correct. I'm so sorry. Obviously.
Okay.
Obviously. Right. So smaller than half, bigger than 2, there's no equal sign, and then equals to 1 because 0.
Okay.
So the traditional method works, right? The traditional method works.
Yes.
Right. We have to solve this guy, and I think this is a much better way of solving absolute. You go from here to here, it will be much easier to draw conclusion. The method that you use then is very suspicious. It's very suspicious. I wouldn't say I would do that. I would do hands instead. I would do hands. So I'll be using this with this, I feel. Now, this is if you are certain that the traditional method is helping you right now. Are you certain or you want to try one more?
I think it's helping.
Right? So you can safely use this. I've seen notes that explain this. Maybe your school just doesn't bother with that one. But this is totally fine one.
Okay.
Right? Then now what you need to figure out is the trouble they give you, the absolute. That's the trouble they're trying to give you. Let's see whether this is going to help you with that. I'll leave you with this for a while. So now, Aditya, you have this answer, right? Sorry, now I can get back to you. So, Aditya, you remember the obsession? Your answer is currently correct, in the sense of the numbers. Do you remember the obsession I told you about AMAT? There's an obsession that they have.
Numbers.
Correct. Do you realize the second weakness of calculator here.
Oh yeah, it can't give you nice numbers.
The sine A and the tangent A. It does not give you a nice number. And this is more common than the first question. The first question actually gives you a nice number here. Fractional. The second one does not. Therefore, this is your two weaknesses of the calculator, which we must solve, right? We must solve by not using the calculator. The proper method for this question is to skip the calculator because therefore you skip its weakness. That is the point of teaching right now. Can you follow what I'm saying first before I show you how?
Yeah.
I'm going to show you a method which skips the calculator so that I'm skipping his weakness. Okay? Right. Now, before I continue with that, then Aditya, if you could answer me. So why do I bother showing you the calculator method and wasting your 1 hour and 10 minutes of time? Why bother? Or let me put it another way. Maybe it is a waste of time. Maybe I purposely waste your time 1 hour plus, even though I know calculator is not going to give you the answer.
Because there are questions where you can use calculator.
There will be, you are absolutely correct. And still the weakness will play. So those questions is, there is no other way. You must use the calculator and fix the limitation of calculator. That one I can tell you, it's coming very soon, not this one. So, okay, there is that. There is still stuck with calculator situation. True. There is another reason, if you can figure out what. Or maybe I'm just wasting your time.
Because it's faster.
No. Once you master the non-calculator method for this one, it will seem even faster. I suppose that's the bonus. That's the good thing about the non-calculator method, I suppose. At least I hope that it will be faster there.
Less brain power needed.
Less what? Less brain power needed. Oh no, the non-calculator one will probably require slightly more brain power. Probably.
Yeah, like no, for the calculator, you require less brain power.
All right. Is that a good thing? I suppose in exam. Right. Let me tell you the other reason. So Keiko, I lost your video. Yeah. Are you happy with your answer? Sorry. Okay. So you think about it first. So Aditya, my other reason, all those you say is correct. My other reason is you will not appreciate the non-calculator method until you realize the weakness of the calculator. I'm using 1 hour to show you the weakness of the calculator. Now, what do I mean is this? What do I mean is this? When you are in exam and you're under pressure, and let's say you forget the method, you will automatically gravitate towards calculator. Automatic one. That's just what people do. When they are not sure what to do, calculator may help them. Okay. So I'm showing you the weakness of the calculator at first, before teaching you the new method, so that you remember that there is always a weakness with the calculator. Hopefully, that will prevent you from gravitating when you're panicking in exam. I certainly don't hope that you panic in exam, but in case. Okay?
Okay.
Right. So let me show you the method in page 2. Now, it's weird. I'm starting with a coordinate system. So Yankeen, you don't seem stuck yet. Just checking.
No, no.
All right. Good. Now, this is the start of the method. Aditya. So this is like the coordinate system. This is the positive x, positive y, negative y. Okay.
Yep.
Additional thing I put is this is 0, this is 90, 180, 270. So, and this is also or 360 on the full circle. So therefore, I'm basically saying this is your quadrant 1, this is basically your quadrant 2, quadrant 3, and quadrant 4. Okay.
Yep.
Now I'm going to start the method. I'm going to put tangent A in this situation. So tangent A is quadrant 2, right? So I will draw a random line up there to represent quadrant 2. Draw the triangle. I notice that this is minus 3 over 4. I'm going to change that to 3 over minus 4. Okay. This is your 3. This is your 3. And this is your negative 4. Now, this is the important part. Do you know why I write 3 here? Why I write negative 4 here?
No.
All right. Now let's pretend that it's a coordinate. Let's just pretend. What we'll call this point. What's the coordinate?
What is the coordinate?
Wait, this is origin. This is 0, 0. This is not very difficult, right? The coordinate here
Oh,
will be.
yeah. Oh, right. That will be 3 comma minus 4.
Aditya, you're
minus
not
4
the
comma
type.
3.
Very good. You're not the one that likes to flip, but sometimes it happens. Now, this is the simple explanation why this is minus 4 and this is 3.
Okay.
Not minus 3 and 4, if that makes sense. It's not minus 3 and 4. It's not. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's like the coordinate system. Like, I'm not claiming that this coordinate system, but I'm saying it's like the coordinate system. So if this is 3 and minus 4, now for the hypotenuse, you'll get this as positive 5 because the square will eliminate the negative. Okay? Hypotenuse always positive. Okay?
Yep.
Positive 3, negative 4, positive 5. Now, what is cosine A? This is the angle, by the way. What's cosine A? Cosine is k, right? Adjacent over hypotenuse. Correct?
Yeah.
Minus 4 over positive 5. Therefore, minus 4 over 5. The correct answer.
Oh my god.
This is do you notice I never go and find the A? Do you notice that? Never.
Yeah.
Without finding the value of A, bypassing the calculator, bypassing the weaknesses of the calculator, I get a correct answer. If I know how to do it correctly.
Oh my god.
Now, just for testing, let's say I go and find sine A. What's sine A?
Opposite over hypotenuse. So
Which is?
it would be 3 over 5.
Positive 3 over positive 5, so it's positive, yeah? Positive. The point is positive. Now look at the graph. Isn't sine at quadrant 2 positive? Correct?
Yeah.
Very consistent. It will be correct with everything one. I'm not saying that this is correct only for cosine or sine. No, it's correct for everything. The method is good that way. Okay?
Yeah.
Now I'm going to show you B quickly. So B, we
I am
established that it's quadrant.
mind blown.
Oh, I mean, when you appreciate the weakness of the calculator, this method becomes it becomes good. Some good in our eyes. So that's why I spend 1 hour showing you the problem with calculators. If not, people will always go there one. That's just the experience. Now, I'm talking about B. Now we have established that B is quadrant 4, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to draw here, correct? Cosine, right? So this is my plus 15 and this is my plus 17. Make sense?
Yeah.
Now I say that you will bypass the calculator, but in this case, you still need your calculator for the Pythagoras. So would you kindly give me that? Keiko, are you okay so far? Are you happy with the absolute finally? Are you dealing with it?
Yeah, I managed to do that question.
So what I'm saying is correct, right? You should do the normal guy and then go to the absolute guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that should be your general method dealing with the pesky absolute. Okay, Kenya, just to be clear. That's your method. I feel that you don't have much problem anymore. I feel that's what I feel.
But I don't know how to handle angle. Trigo and inequality. Yes.
Go to you very soon. I'll go to you very soon. Good. So Aditya, it's 15, Aditya. It's not 5, it's 15. 15 over 17.
Oh, my bad.
Right. Okay, there you go.
Yeah,
now I'm going to write this as -8. Please tell me why. Please tell.
Because it's going downwards.
Good. So negative is very important, right? So this is the angle. All right, let's test now. So what is, in this case, you need sine B. What's sine B?
It would be 5 over 17. I mean 15 over 17. Gosh.
Opposite. Come on, opposite.
Oh, 18 over. I mean 8. Oh my god. -8.
No, -8.
17.
-17, which is your negative over 17, and it has given you the correct answer. Not +8 17. That's the wrong answer. It is correct lah. The method is correct when done correctly. Okay. Just to confirm to you, tangent B, just checking. So tangent B will be?
This would be 15 over 17.
Tangent is TOA, opposite over adjacent. You gotta remember that.
Oh.
Opposite over adjacent.
So 8 over 15.
Negative 8 over +15. -8 over 15. In quadrant 4, is tangent negative or positive?
It's negative.
Yep, and therefore the method is correct. No? Okay.
Yeah.
When you're ready, I erase this method. You have to redo this by yourself. The feeling is very different one. This is not this is unlike what you have done, right? So when you're ready, I erase. Tell me when you're ready. Yeah? Okay, Yankeen, are you still? Are you stuck? Because you look like you're on a roll just now.
Yeah, you can erase it. I think I got
Very
it.
good.
I think.
So repeat on paper. Yeah, repeat. Yes, you're saying.
No, I
Yankeen,
think
right.
I'm fine. Yeah, I think I should be fine.
Right. As long as you're checking with the answer key from time to time, you should be fine.
Yeah.
Good. Now, Keiko, let me help you. Yeah. So the problem with trigonometry, right? And that would be page 3, right? We're talking about page 3, right?
Yeah.
All right. So if your problem is trigonometry, I hope that will be easily solved. I hope. Let me just check that everything is correct. Hence, this is a hence question one.
Yeah.
Wait. How come I feeling that you're not using the hands? What's going on here? How come I feel that you're not? Oh, yeah, you are. Instead of doing, wait, anything for? Oh, no, you're supposed to do this. I'm so sorry. You're absolutely right. You are supposed to do this, right? Oh my goodness. You're absolutely right. Okay, you're supposed to do this, and then you're supposed to use this again. Okay, good. Yeah. Just go from here to here. Yeah, and this is totally rejected. Actually, you're not supposed to reject the one. I will argue.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. So the one should stay, and this one. Oh my goodness, we're talking about A math, and here you go. We have A math, right? We have A math. Right? Wow. Right. So reminding you, I'm using the traditional, the rational method, the rational method. I know that you're using that. I know, right? So, but you're confused with that, right? If you're not confused with that, then you're okay already, right? So, sine theta when it is lesser than -½ correct? So, I'm going to put -½ here, correct? That's my -½ correct?
Yes.
Correct? Then, bam, right? Bam, this and that, bam, correct? When you want to be lesser than -½ that means it's this guy, no? That means this guy, correct? This guy, this part, no? From here to here.
Okay. Yes.
Correct. So, and this guy, considering that sine half is that's a 30 degree, this guy must be 180 plus 30, correct? This guy must be 360 minus 30, correct? Correct. No,
No,
do you
so
want
it's
me
just
to?
it's just easier for me to like find this first.
Because
thought-
that's what they teach you in O level anyway. That's what they teach you.
I mean,
you
I
just
thought
go
there
and
would be
find
like a method to do this, but yeah, sure.
no. You go find the minus half first, and then you use your logic or this or whatever in order to describe, is it here or is it the other guy lah? You know, it's just the two options, ma.
Okay,
It's- Yeah, something like that. Done. Done. So I'm pulling in trigonometry lah, obviously, right? I am,
Yeah.
I am, right? Just like that. That's all. That's all. Okay. So Aditya, what you're doing is great. Oh, looks like you do get it. Looks like you do get it. You understand the method, Aditya?
Yep.
Now, the method bypasses the two weaknesses. That's my promise. Do you understand that it bypasses the two weaknesses?
Yeah.
Tell me the two weaknesses one more time.
It can be like, it won't give you the value that you need. Like if it's
Proper
it's
angle,
supposed to be from like another quadrant, they will give you from the matching.
Strange stuff,
the matching
right?
number.
Strange stuff. Correct. So they don't give you the right quadrant, and then there's one more problem. What is it? It doesn't always give you the nice number.
Oh yeah.
This question gives you the nice number. That's why it feels okay. That's why I give you the second question. The second question is at page 4. You will not get nice number from calculator. No way, from the page 4 question. Understand?
Yeah.
Do the new method. See whether the method live up to its promise.
All right.
Okay, right? Page 4.
May
And
I
then
just go
that
to the
should be it
washroom
for
real quick?
today. Please. Okay, good. Yankeen, anything I can help you with?
Sorry. Is chloral and chlorohydrate? What's the?
Right. Okay, so the chloral is something new, I would say, correct?
Yeah.
Right. And the hydrate is also very confusing. Actually, I'm not sure what hydrate means, actually. What is hydrate? I'm very confused right now. What's chloral? What does chloral? Okay, would you please zoom in a bit because I cannot read the full question. Sorry.
Zoom in or zoom out?
Yeah, sorry, zoom out. Sorry. Yeah. Okay, good. So chloral hydrate, to form chloral. Oh, that's why you want chloral with a loss of water. Oh, yeah. So you just lose the water molecule, right? If you lose the molecule, you're gonna lose OH and H, correct?
Okay, so
Correct. So I think you should do that and see what it becomes. Then you know what's chloral. Because I have no idea what's chloral until I read what he's telling me. Now I understand.
okay.
Lose the H2O and what does it become? Please try.
Well, it loses 2 bonds, but okay.
Yeah, and then do something with it. It will automatically do something with the dangling hand. Right? Automatic. Good, Keiko. So using just scratch just scratch the OH and H. Yeah, and then it will be from the
But okay, the thing is, the answer is
yes.
7 pi over 6.
It's not pi over. Okay, it's 7 over 6. What are you talking about? It's 180 plus 30. Cannot be 5 over 6 pi. Cannot be. It's 7 over 6.
Oh, correct. Sorry.
Makes sense, huh? This is just the O-level side.
Okay, okay.
Good. Yeah, I would tend to agree with you, Yankeen. I'm guessing that's it. Besides, if the ending is alma, I mean aldehyde as ending alma. Besides.
Yeah.
So
okay.
it kind of boosts my confidence because we're dealing with unknowns here. Let's just be clear, we are, but they are good indications though. Okay. Plus, I mean, it's supposed to react with alkaline hydrogen cyanide. I mean, aldehyde does that. Right?
Right. Okay.
That's another good sign. Get used to this. We're guessing, but we see whether our guess is correct or not. Get used to it, right?
Right.
I still have to beg you to guess, I still have to, I still have to beg you to guess. It's like guessing is something that you hope not to do. Tough luck, people. Tough luck.
All right.
Bad expectation. Keiko, did we clarify most problem that you have in inequalities?
That's page 2, I guess.
Oh, which question is it? Oh, the way you deal with absolute?
Yeah.
Same thing.
This one has like a double absolute.
Which one's the double absolute?
The question 5.
Oh no, that absolute is easy. That
Yeah.
absolute is easy to deal. The nasty one is the one with only the x. That's nasty.
What?
Look, the 5. Are you talking about 5a? Sorry, just to confirm. Are you talking about 5a, for example? That's double absolute.
Yeah.
This one is easy. This is nasty. They are different. They are totally different. This one you have to deal with the do the normal one and then go to here. This one is easy to handle. This one is easy to handle. This one is easy to handle. Easy. That was the easy one. You have to know what's the difference. This one is easy. This one is not. I mean, I put it that way. Like, one is easier, one is harder. That's what I'm saying. So which double absolute are you talking about? Give me an example. 5a?
Yeah.
Okay, 5a. For example, let's see how easy it is comparably to do 5a. Like, I mean logically. So it's gonna be the top guy. I'm sorry, my Jamboard error. Wait. Now you haven't done 5 here. So let me think about the best way. Do I do minus? Because I can do minus. He says solve algebraically or whatever. Right? Okay, so let's say I do this, the first guy, minus the second guy. Because I'm so lazy, I don't want to do fraction. Let's say right?
Okay.
Right. So then this guy will be a quadratic, right? Which is because of the absolute will be looking like this, correct? And then this one will also be a quadratic, which again will look like this because of the absolute. Wait, can I do this? Am I overestimating? Or maybe I shouldn't. If I do this non-algebraically, I can. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna take back my word. Gonna take back my word. So I'm gonna do that. So this is a more common way. Okay. Now and then you're supposed to do this one, 0, and then you're supposed to continue from here. So are you saying that you cannot handle this, or you can? If you can handle this, then there will be no problem. If you cannot, then maybe that's a problem. Do you know what to do at this point? You're still dealing with algebra here.
So, wait.
This is slightly troublesome if you don't know how. Yep. I can at least I can feel the problem. Yep.
I don't know how.
Mr. Philip.
Yes.
Did I get it right?
You're not doing my method. No, my method. Sorry, you're not using the new method.
Oh yeah.
And I think your fraction is wrong.
Right. Sorry.
I think your fraction is wrong. By the way, I think your fraction is wrong. You're not using the new method. Right? The whole point is to practice the new method.
Totally sidetracked. Totally forgot about it.
Yeah. So, okay. So Keiko, we do have time. Yeah, I think so. Before that, I check with Yankeen. You okay, Yankeen?
I think
the
so.
Chloral thingy should be. Yeah, it should be. Yeah, because that's the mechanism of reaction between aldehyde and and alkaline side, hydrogen side. You should know this from the note, right? You should. Right? Okay, that's the CN minus blah 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 doing something to the aldehyde blah 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 blah. Right? That's standard answer.
The question is on which page?
Page 4. You are doing the correct one. Reflex. A is reflex, right? Remember? You're correct. You're doing the correct question. Just the method from.
Oh,
right?
A is 407. All right. Okay. Cool.
Right. Wait a minute. Are you saying this? Wait a minute. Are you saying this, Kyoko? You're saying that you can handle one absolute, right? Because this is the proper way of doing it. This is correct. Correct?
Yeah.
But you handle double absolute.
I guess.
Hey, wait.
Okay, no, I've just never seen that before, lah.
Oh,
but the teacher has gone through something like this once, so yeah.
No, again, this cannot do like that. You must do, the without the absolute and then hence. You have to do that.
Oh.
Okay. Because this is the nasty one. The nasty one is very simple. The nasty one is that the absolute is only in x. If the absolute is x plus 1, it is less nasty. Let's just put it that way. Okay. Less nasty absolute, you do it this way, correct? This is the full absolute. So you say, okay, this will be positive or this will be the negative version. You're flipping it, same thing. That's okay. That's what's okay. This one is nasty absolute. This one is off. This one is off. You have to do the normal way, which is this one. You have to do basically this one. You have to do that, and then you hence it. Okay, so and then so this one, I mean, to put it simple, this one means you have the positive and negative version. You have the positive and negative version. So it will seem that you have 4 options. You will notice that they will contract to 2. You will notice that. So if this is your first time doing it, fair, you do 4 options first, you will see that it will become 2. Promise.
Okay.
Right? So that's how you deal with it. Every time you deal with absolute, you always make it disappear, is what I'm trying to say. So this one is correct, but this one is just different. Is what I'm trying to say. You have to hence it. That's all. If you try that, I think your problem is almost gone, I hope. Is there any other problem so far?
I think these 2 are the same problem. I have a 1 here and a K here. It's out of the thing, but yeah.
Okay, you're gonna deal with the double absolute first. You need space to see the 4 options so that you know how to contract them. You try first. Let me see your final problem. Okay, so for you, Aditya. So look, they're obsessed with nice numbers, right? Now you're not supposed to write 5.74. You're supposed to write root 33. Do you understand, Aditya? Sorry, Aditya, you're muted. Aditya, you're muted. Aditya, you're muted. Aditya, can you hear me? Aditya, you're
My mother
muted.
decided to vacuum my room because I had eraser left on the floor.
So first thing first, they're obsessed with nice number. What they mean by nice number is exact number. So you're not supposed to write 5.74. You're supposed to write root 33. Yes. So you leave root 33 because they like it. Okay, first thing first. Secondly, that doesn't look like reflex. That looks like quadrant 4. Quadrant 2, you have a problem. You didn't do the math properly. This is quadrant 2, not quadrant 4. You have a problem.
I do have a problem.
Because A supposedly reflects, right? A supposedly reflects. So it's quadrant 3 or quadrant 4. So so you're starting to see, right? Okay, let me see, Keiko. Did you do that? Yeah, did you? Yeah. Yeah, I like the second one. And what happened to the third one? What?
This one is, yeah.
Is that the negative or the? So sorry, so let me just follow properly so that your combination is correct. This is the positive, and this is the positive, negative, right? Correct.
Yeah. Then
So
I
right
guess
now,
2 is from like
you-
the perspective of this.
oh. You're saying this is now positive, right?
Yeah.
That's the. This feels like positive and positive again. I don't get it. I don't get it. You have done this. That's why they're the same. I don't get it. This feels like positive. You're supposed to test positive, negative, then negative, positive, negative. If that makes sense.
Oh.
Right? You're doing a repeat, not testing the 4 combination. I don't think you're testing all the 4 combination. Make sense what I'm saying? Does it make sense what I'm saying?
Yes, makes sense.
Okay, try that first just to make sure that it's not a Aditya, you need to do quadrant 4. You're doing quadrant 2. You're doing quadrant 4. What? No, you're doing quadrant 1. Why are you doing quadrant 1?
This quadrant 1.
Correct. What? There's the rule in the method. Look at page 2. Look at page 2. Show. Look at page 2. No, page 3. What I'm talking about? Page 3. Page 3. Sorry, page 3.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4. This is important. I haven't explained why, but this is important. You gotta put quadrant 4 in quadrant 4, not in 1. Okay, you gotta do that.
See. Oh, I got the thing messed up. I got it thinking like it was a normal
triangle.
Like,
Maybe.
it was like the quadrants were normal. The regular good old quadrants.
Right. Okay, wait. Okay, sorry. I feel that there's something wrong here. Wait, Now, first thing first, I'm gonna put this back first. Okay, I'm gonna put this back first. I don't think you should change this one. I don't think so. Yeah. Okay. Then first and second is totally different. Yeah, I agree. Then wait, they're not the same. Sorry, they're not the same. Wait. Oh my goodness. It does not collapse. This doesn't make sense. Let me think. Oh my goodness, it doesn't collapse. Because in equal, they collapse. Here they don't. Oh my god. Before I lead you astray, I'm going to try this myself for a while. Okay, Keiko? Just leave the double absolute. Just let me confirm that. Same thing with the problem. Let me just understand your problem for a while. Your problem is that you don't know how to deal with 1. Is it?
Yes.
Why would that be a what? Why is that a problem? What? Oh, you just expand them and refactorize.
Oh. Okay.
You have to do that. If not, you cannot draw the number line properly.
Okay, but
Can you consider this? Can you consider this a complete square? I don't think that helps at all. No, I don't think it helps at all. The complete square doesn't help.
Yeah, it's not.
This is basically a completing square problem. No. It doesn't help. You have to re-expand.
Okay, then what if it's an unknown like K?
Let me check for what. Oh, nasty. Let me think about it. Okay, because it's the same problem here. Even though the one is not unknown, but the B and A is unknown. So you're still facing with the same problem. Yeah, you cannot factorize. So let me think about it and I'll give it to you. Okay.
Okay.
Other than this problem, they are advanced good. They're advanced problems good. Yeah. Okay. I'll WhatsApp you. Okay, Keiko.
Okay.
Good job. Okay, so for you, Aditya, please notice that first thing first, your Oh no, you do the method wrongly. You do the method wrongly. Okay, Aditya. No. You do the method wrongly. So this is my last lesson for you. Yeah, last lesson for you in holiday tuition, in page 4. Okay. No, you do the method wrongly. Karma, that's your problem. I think you have problem with Sokatoa. I think. So this is the angle. This is the angle. This is positive 4 and this is your 7. So this is your root 33 and the root 33 should be minus.
Oh my God.
In your working, your 4 is mixed up with the root 3. So even then there's a problem. You should have written the 4 as negative, even if you think like that. So that's also another problem. Because then your sign
I did think something was wrong. I was like, why is the 4 like
weird? It is very weird. It's negative and it doesn't make sense. This is where it makes sense. I'm gonna erase that. Then you redo it. Okay. Yankeen, maybe final question. If there's any.
Part 3A, part 2.
Oh, that's weird. Hydro, blah blah blah. So what is this hydro? Okay, wait. To give. So actually, you can. Oh, you can figure out hydroxy propylene neutral. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, it's better than the name suggests, right? Sorry, let me see again. What? Let me see your booking again. Where's your
Your propane is.
Oh, it is correct. No, it's correct. No, it's correct. Sorry. Yeah, it's correct. Good. So your question is why it has super, right? Even though, okay, so remember the chiral carbon. So that means this is not stereoisomer. It's not. Right? So this is probably the simple answer from there's a simple answer for this one. So for you, with Aditya, your minus root 33, come on, the root 33 must be minus. Come on. Your root 33 must be minus, Aditya. Aditya, your root 33 must be minus. Okay, so they tell you this. Sorry, I'm gonna draw your answer again. On page 4, right? So the answer is something like this. C. You don't really have CN.
Sorry, right? My mom was like telling me to wash the dishes better.
Okay, all right. Okay, so the root 33 must be minus, Aditya. It must be minus. Correct or not?
Yeah.
Okay. Did I get that correct, Yankee?
Sorry?
Did I get this correct? Aditya, the root 33 must be minus. You're not correcting it.
Oh, yes.
I mean, yeah, that's the formula.
Correct. The triangle also minus 33. Triangle. You must write minus 33.
Oh, yes.
3.
Right.
And then your sine and tangent makes sense. If it's supposed to be minus. Okay.
Is it?
Wait, which one is supposed to be minus?
Your sine and tangent should result in minus, and that it did for quadrant 4. Right. The method is there. Right. Okay. So let me close with Aditya. Let me close that one. Yeah. So, did the method live up to its promise? What's promise? What is the promise?
More accurate, more nice numbers.
Nice number, and also the angle will be correct. So, did it live up to it?
Yeah.
Plus the fact that it is supposed to be faster if you do it correctly, That you just have to learn how to do it correctly. Okay.
Yeah.
So the method is good, I think. People usually like it, and I hope you will learn it when the teacher teach you. This one you can forget for now. Okay, this is an impression I'm trying to give. All right, Aditya, I will announce to you the next lesson. Don't worry, it'll be very fast, and I will teach you what you want. Okay.
Okay.
Good job for today,
So,
and I will see you. Yes.
Tomorrow.
No, nothing tomorrow.
Like this. Oh, no, nothing tomorrow.
Nothing tomorrow, nothing on Saturday. Friday and Saturday, always no lesson from my side.
All right, okay.
Okay, I'll see you next time. I'll tell you when. Bye.
All right, see ya.
Yeah, right. So Yankeen, what's the chiral C?
The chiral C is let me just draw it. It's all right. On Jamboard.
Okay, I'm looking at the gem. I'm just waiting. Okay, right, that's why good. So now he's asking us why it has no effect on polarization. Okay, so all right. So do you remember the isomerism thingy? Right, you remember that?
I think so. It's a chiral
Right.
carbon and plane of symmetry.
Or if you have a if you have a plane of symmetry if a plane of symmetry, then it will cancel the isomerism lah, even though you have the chiral carbon, right?
Oh, okay.
Right. You okay? Okay.
Yeah, I got it.
Right. So is this the issue here? Do you think?
I don't think so. There's no plane of symmetry here.
Right. So let me just check whether it is correct first. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think correct. The ethanol.
Mr. Phillips.
Yes, Aditya.
Can I show you the Desmos thing?
I have to. You show me next time. Okay, no problem.
Okay, I'll
You
send you a
still have time,
screenshot.
right? Okay, be quick.
Right.
Right.
See
This
ya.
time, yeah. Okay. Thanks, Aditya. I'll see you in your WhatsApp. Yeah. All right. Bye. Okay. Right. So the forest. Okay. Sorry. Okay. So yeah, let me just check. Yeah, correct. This should be called. No, it is correct. It's correct. I don't think so. Okay. Good. So let me try to draw this. Looking for. Yeah, correct, right? So I'm gonna make sure that. Okay, would you please do something else? I'm gonna make sure something.
Yeah, okay.
Let's call this 1, 2, call this 3, and call this 4. See? So I'll put 1 here. However, oh, I got it. Okay, so I got it. Okay, so Yankeen.
Yep.
There is no doubt that this guy is different from this guy. There's no doubt. Meaning to say there is stereo isomerism possible because of the one chiral carbon. Clear, yeah? Clear. Okay. That is not why it has no polarization. So this exists and this exists. I think I've given you the clue already. Both of these exist.
So if both of them exist, then they rotate polarized light both ways, like in opposite directions. Is that?
Yeah. So meaning if the yield is around 50-50, around, not have to be. If the yield is randomly 50-50, then that's exponential. I'm not talking about the percentage yields from 1. I'm talking about the fact that out of that percentage yield, they will randomly half generate this, randomly half generate. So there's no major or minor product, is what I'm trying to say. Is there a major or minor product? If there is, then you will not have the cancellation. You have very partial cancellation, which means you still have some effect.
So yeah, first it is nucleophilic sub. So there's no major minor product.
Major minor. Ta-da! That's why.
Okay.
Makes sense, huh? They do explain this in the note, so now you're seeing in action. No, I hope that makes sense. One more time, when there's a major and minor, then you have to consider Yeah, that's a partial cancellation. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Right. Any other question?
I don't think so, not for now. Some of these are fine.
Right. Now, next week, you'll be having the exam, right?
Let me check my timetable. Sorry, give me a second.
What I'm trying to say is I think the normal tuition timing should change a bit, no?
Yeah, but next Monday I won't have the exam. Next Monday I won't have exam. So my exam starts on Tuesday.
All right, Tuesday. So if Sunday we're having the normal tuition, that's good, I guess.
I mean, that's fine, but Monday I don't even have to report to school.
So you're saying that maybe we have it on Sunday and Monday. That makes sense.
Yeah, I guess, because
Okay.
Tuesday, yeah, first Tuesday.
I have a problem though. Monday I'm scheduled to go back to Singapore. I have a problem.
Then I think it's fine. We can still do 45 minutes on Tuesday.
So Sunday is still good. So
Yeah.
then Wednesday you have an exam, right?
Wednesday is math.
Right. Okay. So let's do maybe Sunday and then Tuesday. Maybe Tuesday can also 1.5 hour if that's good. I suppose we can try that lah. We can try that.
Yeah, but we have to start earlier, not later.
Yeah, definitely. Right. Like that.
Yeah.
Like that. Okay. Let's stick with that first. Unless somehow I cannot go back at Monday, then we do on Monday. Then we do instead lah. Right. Okay. Well, not so bad for today. So bad.
Yeah.
I will see you on Sunday.
Okay.
Bye.
Perfect.